Viewer discretion is advised.
If you just know you're that girl,
yeah,
you just have no choice but to be that girl. And I feel like I'm that girl.
What if you don't wake up feeling like that girl? How do you be that girl?
You need to go back to sleep and wake back up again so you can feel like that girl.
There you have it, child. That's why I feel like I'm the T. I feel like I'm the T because I work at being the T. Like, no shade. I'm not the T just because a bunch of bitches like me and live for me because we all homegirls. I'm the T because I'm the motherfucking T. And that's just sad. I mean, that's just what it is. People legit in the world love to live for foolishness. Love to live for foolishness. You love to live for your bald head homegirl that do bald head whole shit. It's clear that I'm working at being the C, so girl, let me be the C. Like, give me that. Give me my flowers.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel, bitch. Whoo, child. If you haven't had a chance to do so by now, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And to go a step further, please tap the notification bell. That way you'll be informed each and every time I'm uploading something new. Girl, I must have been saying some things that the kids don't live for, girl. Subscribership was going up and now I'm losing people. I do want the folks to know this is the house of truth and justice. And do you know truth and justice is more times than not, hello God, going to touch your spirit in ways you didn't think was possible. So you may end up unsubscribing. You may end up leaving the courtroom. And that's fine, girl. There are plenty other jurors out there, girl, that we can call, hello God, that will answer the call to serve the court. Amen. Child, I know my past couple videos have been a little bit on the, the fuck you side, you feel me? But girl, like, that's just my opinions, my perspectives, especially as it relates to raggedy ass bitches. You know what I mean? I'm gonna call things out, girl. We have to be honest and truthful, even if it means, touching on some things that make the girls uncomfortable, peeling back those layers of trauma, getting into the minutia of the bullshit, hello God, and calling things as we see them. I know that I say a lot of things people wish they could say. Amen. It is what it is, girl. And all of this is truth and justice, but the majority, it's called YB Entertainment TV, girl. We're here to laugh and have a good time. And sometimes that means laughing at other people's expense because they're public figures, because they've done some bullshit, said some bullshit, hello God. And girl, we gonna talk about it. So for those that stick with me, I appreciate it. For those that come through, test me out, hey girl, I'm not for everybody. It just is what it is, and I'm not gonna change for nothing. So again, I do appreciate those that came through, supported for a while, then realized that, what, girl, this isn't for me. That's fine. I'm not mad at it. But I always have to reiterate what my channel's about, what I stand for, hello God, and girl, that's truth and justice. Hello. Okay. Girl, I just worked. I only did an hour today. I've been continuing on my half scoops of pre-workout because, girl, it's just too much. Like, the almost heart attacks. Like, we're not trying to end up like that raggedy bitch Kevin Samuels, girl. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to croak over, girl. And you know what? It would happen to me that way. While I'm on my knees serving trade, girl, I would have a heart attack. Dick in mouth. Girl. That would be my story, Child, let the world have its way. Girl, please, imagine that. Y'all cut on the news. Breaking news. YB Entertainment TV passed away while allegedly on his knees giving thanks. It'll be hard to clean that up, girl, But you know what, though? The joke would be on them, because my bitches that know me be like, child, well, if he did go out, that would be the way that he would probably choose to. Hello, God. Shoot. Everybody want to talk about Kevin Samuels, but girl, that's the girl. Allegedly, you went out filled with cocaine, girl, and God knows what else, and Viagra, girl. And you had a whore there as well, too, child. Girl, that's the best way to go out, girl. At least you got one off, girl. Hello. That's our dream, girl, to go out happy. The blades of glory. Let me tell y'all this real quick, girl. I'm sick of the people. I wasn't even gonna talk about this, but the people that are dragging this lady for filth. Shame on you. Shame the fuck on you, girl. Like, this girl, whether she's a nurse or not, we don't give a fuck. Okay, this story is not about her. These things are not about her. Like I said in my previous commentary about this whack face built bitch, Kevin Samuels. Unfortunately, because she is tied to him, she's going to be dragged into it by hook or crook, girl. Sorry, but the way that people are coming at this woman, girl, y'all act like she killed the man. And let's be honest here, if she did kill him, because this could be a conspiracy, girl, she could be one of those low vibrating ass bitches that he always talks about. And then mama, you know, like a secret agent, girl, hello God, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Shout out to Dream Doll and Rick Ross, girl, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Huh, bitch. She wiggled her way into his life, girl. Hello God, under the disguise of a femme fatale, girl. Hello, and then wore his ass out. But I don't believe that to be the truth, girl. Like, Kevin Samuels was called to hell for a reason, girl. His spirit was raggedy, his soul was raggedy. He was filled with so much sin, hello God, so many misdeeds, girl, that he had to answer for, girl. God said, no, bitch, we've given you chance at the chance at the chance. The son went to the father went to the Holy Spirit. They all had a meeting, girl, and it was unanimous. Bitch, it's your card has been called, girl. Yes, God, honey, you have to clock out of life and clock into hell for eternity, bitch. Hello, God. So let's leave this woman alone, girl. She was probably, and I hate the fact that people are even insinuating that she was a call girl or some type of whore or a head nurse, so to speak. Y'all know what that means, girl. Who cares? Who cares, girl, at the end of the day? Like, leave that poor woman alone, child. Let her live her life, girl, okay? Now, moving on to what happened to me at the gym today. So, you know, I have been stressed out lately. And I've been waiting on the perfect opportunity to lay off in a motherfucker shit, right? But today was so funny. It started off at the gym very rough because there was a rough trade here, girl. And I didn't know that he had already prepped the Smith machine, the bench press machine, girl. And he was about to get on it. It was empty. I didn't see, you know, his shit there at all, girl. So I have my headphones in. I'm one track minded. I'm on the pre-workout, girl. So I already feel like I'm the fucking Incredible Hulk, girl, okay? And I go to set up what I want on it. And he comes up to me and he's like, hey, yo, fam. And obviously you're not from here. That sounds like some New York shit. He had a little accent too. He was very cute. No, he was fine. He was fine, bitch. I'll give him that. He was like, hey, yo, that's, I was just about to get on there. And I was like, oh, my bad. No problem at all. And I don't know, like, I felt like I was nice about it. I was like, okay. And I do things just because it's part of my nature. And I guess I threw my hand like this, child. And I guess he took that as a sign of aggression. And he was like, yo, suck my dick, yo. I turned around and I was like, okay. Bitch. I said, okay, when and where and how? And that motherfucker lost it, girl. His homeboy, I guess, you know, came from the ether, was hovering in the ether. I guess once I said okay to sucking dick, that's when all the kids just came out of the bush. Because bitch, y'all see Planet Fitness is pretty much an open space. I'm good, girl. I don't give a fuck how busy I am. I'm a paranoid bitch by nature anyway. I always know what's around me. These niggas came out of the woodwork and I was like, yo, what's up? And I was like, girl, first of all, y'all need to back the fuck up, girl, because I don't want a WWE championship, y'all hoes, girl. Like, I don't want to have to do that, girl, because this pre-workout I'm already a strong bitch. Y'all see these motherfucking horse legs, girl. Hello, God. Bitch. But on pre-workout as well, you really feel like you can take on the motherfucking universe, bitch. Period. You start getting that Thanos mentality, girl, okay? And I just felt threatened, girl, because I have 3 niggas surrounding me, girl. And I'm just like, no, ma'am, like, but my horror mind frame was like, girl, if this wasn't such a hostile situation, this would be really hot. And so I looked at all of them. They're like, oh, yo, you gay or something? And I was like, yeah, bitch. First of all, I'm just playing around with you because what you're not going to do, bitch, is try to be like, yo, suck my dick. So that's a larger conversation. Why the fuck do so-called straight men always lead to, yo, suck my dick? You telling that to another man. And then when that man finally is like, okay, what's tea? Girl, you could get it. Okay, but guess what the tea is? So after I read them for the filth that they were, child, we all came to an understanding. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. You know, no disrespect. Blah, blah, blah. You know, we're friends of the LGBT community. That's fine. I don't give a shit. Why did y'all feel the need to come around with the rah-rah? Because where I'm from, when you start surrounding the girls, that says something else. So when I grab one of these weights and go to wearing y'all ass the fuck out, I don't want no one calling the police. Please don't. I'm just defending myself. So as I go to walk away and I'm going to the bathroom, girl, to wash my hands, tell me why the main boy comes up and he's like, yo, I'm just started coming to this gym, you know, maybe we could work out together. Ring ding dong, ring a ding 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 dong. He's like, yo, can I get your number? And the whore in me was ready to do it. But because my pride, my ego girl, my Capricorn nature bitch takes over sometimes, I said, no, I'm good, player. I'm good. He was so fine, you could tell that he's used to getting his way in this life. And that's the message in this little piece of commentary. Bitch, you gotta let these motherfuckers know, these niggas who think they all that in a bag of chips, that bitch, you are not pressed or near thirsty or even looking at their motherfucking ass. Now, was I upset at myself because I walked out of there like Britney Spears? Bitch, it's Britney, bitch. Like, I walked out of there feeling like I accomplished everything. But then the whore in me was like, you dumb bitch. You could have had this beautiful, beautiful man, girl. But on the other hand, like when I say I represent truth and justice, bitch, I'm sorry, girl. I'm not finna let no hoe ass nigga. He already fine. He probably already used to people, you know, being that way, you know, falling over him, girl, worshiping the ground that he walks on, girl. That's why he's developed this, you know, macho groucho kind of motherfucking attitude towards people, girl. No, ma'am, I'm sorry. I have to draw a line in the sand. I don't give a fuck how fine you are, because there is such thing called pretty privilege. Just like with women, it's with men, especially nowadays. Men are discovering that they look better than some of these bitches out here, girl. Period. They spend more time in the mirror now, girl. These motherfuckers are getting tattoos just to look sexy for the times. Hello, God. These niggas are growing their hair just to look sexy for the times. They buying fashions just to look. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. But when these men and these women too, they're so used to people fawning over them, they feel like they can be demanding. They feel like that gives them the right, the certification or the license to be a fucking asshole or a bitch. And I don't feed into people's egos, girl. Even though it's like a fuck you to me, because I be wanting people to feed into mine. But I'm sorry, girl. Like, the energy I got from him, especially when we first like had our introduction, girl, was very toxic masculinity kind of vibes. Like, bitch, I'm not gonna continue to cater to your bullshit. I don't give a fuck if deep down inside I was willing, hello God, to serve your motherfucking ass. So instead, I had to show you better than I can tell you. Maybe if I continue to see him later on down the road, when, you know, the ego is put to death, hello God, and, you know, we're on better footing, then maybe. Because something tells me he's not going to give up. Because he was like, damn, for real? You going to do me like that? That's cold. I was like, well, it was cold how you treated me in the beginning. And now you trying to, without your friends, you want to walk up on me and get my motherfucking number. And you know what? Let's be honest here, too. You don't want to date me. You don't want to love me. You want to fuck me. I'm tired of that type of shit. I told y'all before, I'm still working on that part of myself. But bitch, like, no. Fuck that. Girl, it's hot as fuck. So yeah, but I was like, damn, like, if only you weren't a fucking asshole, we could, instead of me making this video right now, girl, we could be in the back of Miss Toyisha, girl, getting it on and popping. But you fucked that up with your ego, bitch. And I guess I fucked it up with my ego too. But I'm not gonna be talked to any kind of way, and I'm definitely not gonna let no hoe ass nigga win, period. I don't give a fuck what I gotta sacrifice. Bitch, and that's how you know I've been there and done that, girl. I am 34, I'll be 35 next year. I have had my fill of some beautiful men in this lifetime, girl. Actually, I've had more than this lifetime, the next lifetime, y'all's lifetime, your children's lifetimes, girl. That's why it don't excite. Y'all hear me on here, ooh, fawning over there. That's just me making observations, but deep down inside, fuck these niggas. Period. I really have been there and done that, girl. Like, it don't make or break me. But damn, I really could have. Bitch, you thought, you stupid hoe. No, you're not. Because what I did was teach that nigga a lesson. See, another queen would have bowed to your feet in that moment. Bro, I'm not finna do that shit. I'm sorry, girl. Fuck that. I'm not finna add to your already inflated ass ego, bitch. No, ma'am, Pam. All right, so y'all know I have been doing the best I can to document my fitness journey. I'm going to throw a picture or two up on the screen for y'all to look at, just so you can see. And this again goes back to, I had to ask my brother, I told my brother the other day, I was like, why instead of like throwing shots or jabs, you know, we be jonesing, girl, you know what I'm saying? That's just how, you know, siblings, we jones, we laugh. I don't take nothing seriously, but I said, instead of joking, why didn't you just sit down with me and tell me, bitch, like, you ain't got no neck, girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, get it together. Like, you are looking extremely unhealthy, girl. Like, when it looks like your circulation is about to be cut off, girl, when you look like a bubble that is about to burst, girl, your people need to pull you to the side and let you know that, bitch, there's a problem. There needs an intervention, a fat intervention needs to take place, honey. Then that's just on period. Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It was just, and to see like how far I've come, child, and I've just been really, girl, I don't want to park next to that bitch. Oh, Lord, it's been a journey, and I'm grateful. I also wanted to talk about something. I did a video on this several days ago, but I wasn't really feeling the way that, you know, it came out. So I'm just gonna, you know, reiterate my commentary. So for those that know, you know, I work in the addiction field, drug treatment, dual diagnosis, mental health, behavioral issues type of, you know, setting. With adolescents. And I've been doing this for about 5 years, and before that it was 5 years working with adults. So I came across this client of ours, and 17 years old, about to be 18 in a couple of weeks. And I had several extreme volatile experiences with this young man. And one of the questions that I asked him was, do you think that stepping out into the real world, because let's be honest here, these drug treatment centers, these psych wards, girl, these facilities, you know, they cater to, you know, white privilege, and they baby them, they coddle them, and they always, you know, I get it, that you've got to work out your shit, but let's be honest here, a lot of these places, they don't set these people up for what's to come in life. And the way that this young man talks to people is surely going to get him fucked up in the real world. That set that boy off, and he went on Karen mode and claimed that I threatened him. That's not a threat. That's real shit. One of the therapists said, well, we need to sit him down and, you know, on a couch and let him ground himself and sprinkle some cold water on his face and talk to him really calmly. And I'm like, girl, please. Like, this is where my belief system kicks in. And I'm not, you know, licensed or certified. Well, I'm certified in some things, but not on the level of these therapists, girl. You know, these clinicians and shit. The real world is not going to stop and ask you what your trauma is. The real world is not going to stop and question, does this person have issues? No, the real world is going to react to the fuck shit that you put out there. Period. And the way that, when I mean this boy has a mouth on him, child, like, this motherfucker is disrespectful. full. When I mean called me all kinds of faggots, punks, and, you know, using a lot of racist rhetoric towards me, girl. And when I tell you that I was so proud of myself, it's because I have experience, and I don't take nothing personally, because I know these motherfuckers have issues. You know what I'm saying? You need someone to take out all your hate and anger out on, child. You're mad at the situation. So I don't take nothing personally. But it just made me think, like, parents, stop setting your kids up for fucking failure. If they don't know how to communicate, if they don't know how to treat people, their life is already over. Life is, in the progression of life and how you get through it, is based on your connections with people. How you communicate, how you treat others, how you treat yourself says a lot about how you treat others. And vice versa. Shit. So I just be floored when I see these parents, and again, it's from the white persuasion. Let's not lie about that. Let's tell the truth on that end. These motherfuckers really, that's a big ass girl. Child, I'm not talking about fat either. That girl looked like she could lift up 1,000 Tonka trucks, girl. Handle the fuck out of these niggas. Jesus Christ. Fucking built ass bitch. Serena Williams mixed with Ronda Rousey, bitch. Jesus. But yeah, honey, stop setting your kids up for failure. And I want to let people know, money cannot save you in the real world. I know it looks that way. You know what I'm saying? But I see that a lot in this field, where people just throw their money, you know, at these high price facilities and think that that's no. And don't expect us to raise your kids either. And the crazy part about this particular client is he came in by way of major behavioral problems. He beat up his parents, child. Hello God. Well, no God. And I asked the director, and I was like, bitch, if he's out here beating up his parents, you know, he did 12 hours in juvie, girl, again, adding to the white privilege of it all. Because if that would have been one of us, girl, they would have sent our ass up the road, period. But yeah, if he beat up his parents, girl, what makes us so different? Like, and he's 17, about to be 18 very soon. And I hate to say it, but I don't ever want to say it's too late to change. But if you don't snatch up these young motherfuckers early and teach them the ways of the Jedi, girl, hello God, they can be lost for a very long time before they get to the place of being able to balance all that shit out, growth, maturity, and all of that comes with experiences. But how can you have those experiences and the opportunity to grow if your ass is dead? You know what I'm saying? Because with the amount that he has on him, if he were to step to someone in the real world, again, no one's going to take time out of their day while you're delivering fuck shit to them. No one's going to take time out of their day, girl, to question if this motherfucker has a problem, or to talk to you calmly, or to sprinkle cold water on your face, or sit you down on the couch to ground yourself. They're going to put you under a couch and under the ground. Hello God. So I have to say this, and I guess, you know, I'm really speaking to the white privilege of it all, but I'm quite sure there are some, you know, parents of color out here who are sitting by, letting their kids get away with God knows what the fuck. You are doing them a disservice, girl. Period. You have to teach them, you have to raise them, you have to, you know, show them the realities, because when they step out there, girl, they're on their own. You're not going to be able to save them. Hello, God. No one else is going to try to save them. So you better try to step in now before they leave your house, before they become of age. Because, girl, this is a very real world out here. You got a lot of motherfuckers out here, especially with the stress of the times, girl. People are a lot more pressed and in their feelings now. And he's a white boy, and let him talk to a black motherfucker out there in the real world the way that he talked to me. Someone is going to literally snatch the motherfucking spine out of his body and wrap it around his motherfucking throat, and then drag him through the seas of life, bitch. You know, and I work in this field because I give a fuck. I care. I come from a lengthy, fucked up background, girl, of my own. So I made it my mission to get into a field to where I feel like I can truly help young people. Or just people, period. Because like I said, I used to work with adults, but those motherfuckers, ooh, child. I'm glad I had that experience too, because it kind of lets me, when I counsel the young men that I work with, I shared those experiences. Like, I've seen who you will become 20, 30, 40 years from now. I work with adults that range from 18 all the way up to like 60s, girl. Yes, some old ass motherfucking drunks, some old ass, addicts, girl. And just to hear their stories and a lot of the things that they've gone through, now that I work with young people, it's like, girl, I've seen your journey already, girl. Hello. You don't want to end up, but they don't want to listen to us, and I understand that, when you're young, you feel like Superman, girl, like no one can tell you shit. You have this invincibility, complex. You can rule the fucking world. And that's great. But eventually you will be humbled. Life is going to inevitably chin check the fuck out of your ass, bitch. And your rich ass parents, your privilege will not be able to save you in the face of real mortal danger. And again, I stress this. No one gives a fuck. A stranger does not give a fuck about where you come from, what you've been through, what you've been struggling with, any of that shit. If you disrespect the stranger on the right time or the right day, they're going to fall off into your shit. It's not a threat, it's a promise. That's life's promise to you, to us. Okay? I know we live in the time now where everybody is extra sensitive and everybody is, taking stock of their emotions and their feelings, and we're being told to express ourselves, and that's great. But the reality still hits the same, which is hard as fuck into the face of a raggedy bitch. Hello, God, they don't know you. They don't know your story. They don't care to know any of that about you. All they know is that they have been disrespected in this moment. And their only mission is to handle that ass. Again, moral of the story is this. Get y'all kids together, girl. Prepare them. PTO, prepare the others, bitch. For a life of the unknown, girl. For a life of getting your motherfucking ass whooped. Because with every action comes what? An equal or opposite. What is an equal or opposite reaction, girl? Shout out to Sir Isaac Newton, bitch. And don't be crying, girl, when you get drugged through the seas of life, when you get manhandled. Hello, God. And if you survive, hopefully that experience humbles you to the point where you change thy ways. Because let's be honest here, every bully back in the day that finally got their just due, most of them changed their ways because they were humbled immediately. You are not the biggest, baddest motherfucker in the world. There's always going to be a bitch that's going to challenge you. That's the thing I love about balance. That's what I love about this life. There is a balance. There will never be a top predator. There will always be something to challenge. Hello, God, the ways of nature. There will not be just one singular power. Hopefully that made sense. Anyway, girl, that's all I really have, but I just felt like I needed to share that experience, and because it's kind of rough, girl, wow, all I could say was good luck to your future, bitch. If hopefully you change your ways. Maybe, this program will get through to you in some way, but God bless, child. You can't save them all. And that's another thing too. You can't save them all, girl. Don't stress yourself out about this shit, girl, because people got to learn to hard head make a soft ass. And 9 times out of 10, those are the people, like myself growing up, life experience is what handled me. The real world is what handled my ass. And sometimes, more than not, that's the way it has to be for most people, especially nowadays. Because I feel like everything is so tangible. It's at our fingertips. We have access to everything. And I think that creates a privileged mind frame. Almost like the J.G. Wentworth commercial. It's my money and I want it now. Everybody wants stuff immediately. And then when they can't get it, they go to losing their shit. But girl, don't worry. Life is going to humble your ass. Period. All right, y'all. Be blessed, never stressed. Have a great day. And remember that health is wealth, bitch. Period. Bye.